Good Friday morning and happy 4th of July. It's the 4th of July day and the 4th of July weekend this weekend. Of course, an airplane takes off soon as I hit record. I'm celebrating the morning with a morning cigar. This is a Aroa Crafts Yellow Label, and I have no idea how to say that name, but it's one of their smaller versions. They cut this cigar in 3 or 4 different sizes. I love the ranges they have, so this is probably a good 30 to 40 minute cigar, which probably should take me to the end of editing and uploading and doing all that. But I really do enjoy this cigar. It's a good full body cigar. Too early for whiskey. There's no reason for whiskey right now. So let's go ahead and look back on this previous week's progress. Well, I'm so proud of myself. I ended up mowing the backyard along with the front yard. I don't know how I knocked that out in one go. Actually, I do. I was listening to a podcast. Just finished cleaning the floors and the toilets. Yeah, it's been a productive day. Here we are, Thursday, and I know I'm just getting walk number 1 done, but it was a nice, cool morning, and it's the first time I took the extension on it, so that's a win on its own right. I knocked out a lot of the week's progress earlier in the week to give me time to go and do all these networking lunches. I have a third one that popped up after Monday, and so I'm going to go down and see them and hang out with some old friends, catch up. It's been fun seeing everybody again and catching up. A lot of companies currently are kind of in the same boat where they're hiring freezes, so that means no open jobs. But these are good relationships to keep open, and I highly recommend if you move on to a different company, or if a friend moves on to a different company you enjoyed working with, keep the lines open. You never know what comes out of it. And they might reach out on a particular opportunity and be like, hey, if you're looking to jump ship now, this is a great time. That being said, one of my friends did offer me that a couple of years ago, and I passed it up because at the particular time, at my old position, it was moving to where I wanted to be in my career, and I turned it down, and I'm regretting that. But at the time, it was the right decision. I explained everything to him. He's like, yeah, I would have made that decision too. No worries. However, I'm in the boat I'm in now. Let's go ahead and look at the week's progress. I did go ahead and wash the floors, clean the restrooms, and washed the shower's tile. That was all done nicely. And I managed to get a walk late in the week too, so that was very nice. Also, mowing the grass. I mowed the front and backyards in a single day. That is unusual. So, on the house itself, I'm giving myself an A. On walking, however, I'm going to still give it a C+. The wanting's there. I did it once, and the plus comes out with the extra loop I kind of added at the end because I was enjoying the walk and I was on a call with a friend or two, and that kind of made it fun. I do have a bone to pick with some of these companies here. I recently submitted a job application to a website, and it looked like the standard template that I've seen over and over and over again. So I see the same things over and over. However, this particular one had an additional personality survey. Yeah, I hate filling those out. And you know what? If you get me past round 1 interview and along to round 2, hey, by the way, take the survey. More apt to do it, more wanting to do it. But as far as the base application process, oh my God, it was so tedious. And it was annoying. There were some stupid answers on there, stupid questions on there. It like, this is to that as this is to what. And then there were some word chain problems. If Susan worked 42 hours and Joe worked 4 hours less, and Son worked half the many hours as Joe, how many hours were worked? This, at least it was only 3 deep. I hate those with a passion, those type of problems. Just tracking things, and it's not always apparent what is the correct order. So I hate those with a passion. Then there was a bunch of questions of, if your boss is wrong, would you correct them? If your boss is wrong in a meeting, would you correct them? And all that. And it was asking the same question over and over and over to gauge your personality. I hate that. I did manage to get it done, but of course, being dyslexic and ADD, it said it was supposed to take 20 minutes. It took me 40. Just because I put it down, came back, put it down, came back. And for a couple of those questions, I had to reread, which is not uncommon for me to grip the understanding that it is looking for so I could answer applicably to that situation. If you're a company building a application template, if you really want those, have it in between the first and second interview so that it's just not taking up my time to submit your application. It took me 2 days to get that completed because I got so annoyed on the first day that I didn't even complete the first section that was supposed to be the intelligence section. And I put it down and walked away. Which I did come back and finish it, but it was a grind. It was an absolute grind. Well, tell me, am I in the wrong on that? Or is that something that y'all feel while submitting applications, filling out these personal surveys? And I did have a coworker mention to me 4 years ago or so when he was looking for a job and he was just absolutely annoyed with these. And I was like, yeah, it has to be small percentage, but I just encountered my first one out of like 30, 40, so I guess that is a small percentage. Coming up this weekend is going to be family, friends, like a holiday weekend should be. Hope y'all have a safe and wonderful and exciting 4th of July. And thank you to all my patrons who are supporting me via the link in the description. I can't put it up in the video yet because I'm not big enough yet. Thank y'all for watching. If you're not able to help me on Patreon, just being here is cathartic. Be safe out there, especially this holiday weekend, and look forward to seeing you in Monday's video.